Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great week so far. Today, I'm going to be talking about the 4 golden rules of trading that I've actually learned from the community I'm in, WeTradeWaves. Now, these golden rules are not how to, in fact, be profitable, but they are in place in order that you don't lose money, because that is one of, I think, the primary rules of trading. The first rule before you can learn to become profitable, you need to learn to not lose money. That is a key part of it that is sometimes overlooked a little bit. So the first rule is going to be do not jump in. Now, what is do not jump in? What do I mean by this? Well, do not jump in means don't just enter a trade in the market without a plan. You need to have a plan, know your higher time frame bias, whatever it is, however you trade. You need to make sure you have a plan in place and what you're actually looking at is actually reality. You don't want to just jump in because you feel you need to take a trade as you're anticipating a setup to occur, but it hasn't yet. So quite important, be able to actually sit in your hands and be patient for your setup to take place. Now, the next one is going to be do not trade without a stop loss. Now, this is fairly self-explanatory, but believe it or not, a lot of traders don't do this. That's why most traders lose a lot of their account very quickly. They don't trade without stop losses because what will happen, they'll enter a trade with a stop loss in a position. Market movers will take that stop loss out, take them out of the market, and then move the market in the direction they wanted initially. And these people who are trading will get frustrated with losing out on these trades and keep getting stop hunted. That eventually they'll take off a stop loss completely because they don't want to be stop hunted. And at that point, the market will go in the complete opposite direction and will blow their entire account in one move completely. You want to always be using a stop loss. Don't just place it randomly, okay? You want to have a stop loss in a place that you know that mitigates if that trade is going in the wrong direction, and it basically invalidates your trade. So you need to put a stop loss in an area that invalidates your trade setup occurring. So let's say price goes to a certain level and you say, okay, if it breaks this high, or if it breaks this low, that means my trade idea that I initially had and the trade I wanted to be in can no longer occur, so I'll exit the market, okay? That is what it's for. The next golden rule from WeTradeWaves is going to be never add to a losing position. Now, when you join WeTradeWaves community, a lot of you aren't even in it. I am in it, trying to show you my journey through their learning process. But they teach you how to scale into winning positions quite a lot of the time, which is good because they predict longer term moves on the daily and even weekly time frame. So you want to be adding to a position if you're in that trade for, let's say, a month. You can keep adding to it in multiple positions, but you don't want to be adding to a losing position. If your current trade you're in is in drawdown and you get another setup to enter again, you don't want to be doing that because you're just adding more risk to a trade that isn't even validated yet. If you're in drawdown, your trade isn't going in the correct direction you currently want it to be going. So when you add to winning positions, make sure you're adding in an area where your stop loss will not be in the drawdown area, if that makes sense. So if your trade's losing, do not add. If your trade is winning and you also have a valid setup, feel free to add to trades because you want to add to winners, but not add to those losers. And the final golden rule from WeTradeWaves is do not over risk and over trade in the market. Now, this could easily be done. You know, do not over risk and over trade. I would say maximum 1% per trade, 0.5% if you want to have more trades, or a shorter term trader, let's say a day trader or a scalper. You would have a lot lower risk because your entries would be a lot more frequent, you know? But do not over risk. Only risk what you know you can lose, because each edge in the market, everyone has their own win rate or strike rate, whatever you want to call it. Each of them has a certain win rate. Let's say you have a win rate of only 20-30%. You would want to risk quite a low amount because you know you could get a lot of losers in a row and you need to be able to withstand that in order to wait for that winner. But let's say you have a trading, these are just random examples. Let's say you have a trading system that has an 80% win rate in theory, okay, 80%. You can risk a lot higher on that because the odds of you getting multiple losers in a row is a lot slimmer than if you would have a 20% win rate. So you need to adjust your risk depending what your strategy is and depending the time frame you trade and all these things, which I can't really speak on because I don't know how your system works. But do not over risk and over trade. It's fairly self-explanatory. You'll know if you're doing it because you'll get emotionally attached. If you're risking too high, you'll also feel emotional if you lose it or win it. And you don't want that, believe it or not. Even winning, you don't want to be happy you've won. You need to keep a neutral emotional state of mind where you can execute the next trade, next setup without hesitation or any reservation. You know, you need to make sure you're basically trading like a robot, but you're not a robot because you can see it more clearly and understand your system in a more advanced way. I hope one of these, or at least all of the golden rules, have actually been helpful for you from WeTradeWaves. I got taught these when I joined the course and the community, and it's been absolutely amazing, and I've loved it ever since. If you are lost in your trading and you want to join them, I do have a referral link down below if you're interested. It is a little bit pricey, but I promise you, investing in yourself is the best investment you could ever make. And they are a truly trusted company. They have lots of reviews on Trustpilot, and they've proved time and time again their concept works, and you can trade much higher time frames and know where the longer term bias is going to go. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you liked it, leave a like. If you disliked it, dislike the video. It's absolutely fine. Leave a comment below what your favorite one is. I'm curious what of these 4 you think is the most helpful and you think can actually be applied the most in the market. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll speak to you very, very soon.